Good evening everyone and welcome to a new video on the channel. It is Friday the 8th of March 2024 and tonight we're heading to a real playoff six-pointer down in Stokesley. It is Billingham Synthonia versus Easington Colliery in Northern League Division 2. So here I'm in Stokesley and going into this game this evening, Sinners are currently in 5th place in the Northern League Division 2 table, which is the last playoff spot, while Easington are currently in 6th place. There is only 2 points between them in the table, although Easington have played 3 games less and did beat Sinners 3-0 in the reverse fixture earlier this season. So it goes without saying it's a pretty big game for the playoff race tonight, and it could be one that could have quite a bit of a bearing on who actually gets one of those final spots. I think it's probably, you'd have to say, maybe more of a must-win for Sinners than what it is for Easington. If Easington get beat in this game tonight, yes, there'd be 5 points behind, but they would still obviously have the 3 games, and obviously there's still plenty of opportunity to recover that and overtake. But I don't think they'll be coming into it with any sort of mentality or of not losing the game, if you get what I mean. I think they'll obviously want to win it, get themselves back into that spot, because I think as they always say, you'd rather have the points on the board than the games in hand. So that is maybe something that could really work for Easington if they get the win tonight, the fact that they have the points on the board and the games in hand. So they could put themselves at a massive advantage tonight. But I think it's been a pretty decent season for both sides. Obviously Sinners have maybe struggled a bit over the last few years, but maybe starting to kick on a little bit more now, where Easington they've maybe been there or thereabouts in terms of the sort of top half of the table, and obviously now looking to try and get into those playoff positions. So it's going to be an interesting game, this, to say the least, I reckon. Let's head down to Broughton Road and find out how it all unfolds. So the teams are warming up. Sinners getting ready just here, going to be in our traditional green and white this evening. Easington getting ready over there. Of course, their colours would usually be green, but obviously they're going to have to change tonight. And looks like they might be in pink, judging by the shorts and the socks. Anyway, we'll find out for sure when the players are coming out of the tunnel and ready to start the match. Man, there was like I don't know where. Walking away in pretty much. Especially big for Ajax fans, PSV. Who's wrong with football if they did that? I've seen better first halves. It'll get better, that's what I say after first half. Half-time, Billingham, Synthonia 0, Easington, Colliery 0. Let's be honest, I haven't maybe done particularly well for Northern League games this season. Another one that's been a really poor watch, I'm not going to lie, and I think it's maybe showing just why both the sides are where they are on the table, and the fact there is not a great deal between them. Just really cancelled each other out, and it's tough to see at this point where a goal actually does come from. Like, it's not been like pretty much. There's not been any like decent chances whatsoever, really. Maybe one or two pot shots from range, but other than that, there's not really a lot to write home about. Oh, save! Best chance so far.
That's why you know that Matthew, where he's one where he got his program. He kicked it away, isn't it? I thought you had the program. No, I wrote from the Matthew paper. Yes. I don't know why they don't have practice programs there that you can buy. That's easy, isn't it? I'm a shot. Oh. Is that gone to a throw? Offside, offside. Always get free kick. Unless they were supposed to kick. It might not be on the pitch. Golding's good, boy. At least we're going to get to the turn. Isn't he? You get a shot tomorrow, if you want 1-0, tell Lord to 5 minutes, do that. Yeah. What's in? No, it's not. Oh, yeah. See you on that.
10.
No, he dropped it. Yeah. The lineman didn't wave his flag. Yeah.
Oh!
I'm sure he did.
I think Easington have had a player sent off. They're going to finish the game with 10 men. I think there's a bit of a kick out or something like that. But yeah. Question is there time? There wasn't enough time. Full-time, Billingham, Synthonia 1, Easington, Colliery 2. I think just about everyone in the ground was resigning themselves to the fact the game was going to finish 0-0. But obviously, Easington managed to get a goal. I think it was 15 minutes or so from time. Then added another shortly after that, and it left Sinners with it all to do. I mean, granted, Sinners did pull a goal back, but it was effectively the last kick of the game. But it has to be said that is a massive win that for Easington tonight. You've obviously leapfrogged Sinners in the table, taken their place in the playoffs, and also obviously got games in hand on Sinners as well. So it's got to be said, it really is quite an exciting time for the playoff race in Northern League Division 2 and Division 1 for that matter. I think that was Sinners' first loss in 16, 17 games or something like that though. So maybe I've been a bit of a jinx to them there tonight. It's the first time I've seen them all season, and they've lost their long unbeaten run. But I think when you are going on runs like that, you go on them for a reason. So you can't rule Sinners out just yet, you know what I mean? So yeah, I think they've just got to stick out. Obviously, this is going to be a bit of a blow for them tonight, but they've just got to dust themselves down and try and bounce back in the next game. But as for Easington, can they get some momentum going and maybe even push on above like 5th place or whatever? So it's going to be an intriguing watch the rest of this season in Northern League Division 2. So yeah, just to be honest, just glad that from a spectator's perspective, it did actually perk up a little bit towards the end of the game. I mean, I'm not going to lie, I think the officials were pretty like power mad almost tonight. I'm not going to lie, I just felt like they were just maybe a bit too eager to send someone off either from the bench or on the pitch, and eventually there was someone from Sinners got sent off from the bench, and an Easington player got sent off towards the end of the game. So yeah, it is what it is. But that is that for this video, and I'll be back tomorrow with Gateshead versus Peterborough Sports in the quarter-final of the FA Trophy. Bit of a blow the other night for the Heat, obviously getting beat in what was also a playoff 6-pointer. But can we bounce back tomorrow and get ourselves into the semi-final of the FA Trophy? Check back then to find out. But until then, take care. Cheers for watching. See you later.